What up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you after the Super Bowl. It is, the day after February 13th. Good game. Chiefs coming out with the win. I think it was 38-35. Just hate to see it decided by a penalty like that. But I'm just going to give some grades out for the Chargers position groups, go over our current roster. In the last video, I went over the salary cap. But here, I'm just going to, kind of evaluate each of our position groups, how they played in 2022 and in 2023 and in the playoff game. And just gonna give my thoughts and see what I think the future is for all of these guys. Here I'm again drinking wine. This is some Merlot. Last time was Cabernet Sauvignon a couple videos ago. This time is Merlot. Pretty similar, I think, right? It's pretty good, yeah. Turning into a wine guy here, First of all, quarterback, Justin Herbert. Give this dude an A. Dude was second in the league in yards. Okay, third in yards, pass attempts. I thought he was second in yards. I don't know. But anyways, near the top, pretty much at the top. Give this guy an A. If I really wanted to be a stickler, I would throw in Chase Daniels. I would bring it down to probably like an A- because Chase Daniels is not that good. But whatever, okay. Give quarterbacks an A. Let's move on. Running backs, Eckler, Kelly, Spiller, and Roundtree. Look at the rush offense, 30th in yards, 16th in touchdowns, that's all right, but yards per attempt, we were 30th in yards per attempt. Just really not acceptable at all. Eckler, 915 yards, that's good. 4.5 yard average, 13 touchdowns, but then Kelly, 287 yards, it's okay. 4.2 touchdowns. I give our running backs a B-. Again, it's because we were 30th in rushing yards, 30th in yards per attempt. We need to improve here. I think we need to keep adding to this running back group. 4th, 5th, 6th round, it's not cutting it. We need to do more. Eckler needs a number one back. Okay, gonna go to receivers now. Got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Josh Palmer, Carter. Guyton was there for a tiny bit, and Bandy. I give these guys, well, let's look at their stats real quick. Obviously, we had a great passing offense. Their stats right here, Mike Williams, 895 yards, 4 touchdowns. Palmer, 769, 3. Keenan Allen, 752, 4 touchdowns. Carter, 538. That's pretty dang good also. I give our receivers, I give them a B+. Our receivers get a B+ from me. They did their work. Top of the league in passing offense. Justin Herbert isn't throwing it to himself. He's throwing it to these receivers. So Herbert combined with these receivers, we did pretty dang well. And we needed them. They came up big. Obviously, in our last game, we missed Mike Williams. Big time. This guy's a big contributor. Keenan Allen's great. Carter was a good fill-in dude. Give these guys a B+. To me, this is not the priority in this team. Okay, going to go to tight ends now. Tight ends, Gerald Everett, Parham, McKitty, and Richard Rodgers. To me, Everett was the only tight end that was really doing much. Parham was kind of there, but not really contributing that much. Let's see. Everett, 16 catches, 555, 4 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion. Parham, 130 yards only, and a touchdown. I got to give our tight ends probably a B- again with the running backs. Probably B-. We need more tight ends. Parham didn't do enough for us. McKitty is not, I don't think he's going to cut it. Need some more guys to add to this group. I think it is important we add more, but I still think Everett is good enough to be that number one tight end. And, we could put that priority off maybe one more year. If we draft a big tight end, I'll still be happy. But to me, this is a moderate priority. Give him a B-. Could be better. Gonna move on. Now comes the offensive line. Not really sure where we're going to see these stats, but Slater was out. Salyer came in, did very good in being a fill-in player. Filer, I think he kind of regressed. Lindsley was great, but he missed some time. We had Will Clappin. We suffered with Will Clappin. Zion Johnson, I think he was good enough. He was pretty good. He's a rookie. Pipkins did good enough, But again, Herbert was under a lot of pressure this year. He was under a lot of pressure. It speaks to how good I think Herbert's pocket presence is, moving around the pocket. He's an amazing quarterback. Yeah, I give us a C plus. Horrible in the rush game. That obviously falls on the offensive line too, as well as the running backs, as well as the coaches. Give these guys a C plus. I think offensive line is still a high priority for us. High priority. Okay, going to D line. Interior D line, I guess. Morgan Fox, Austin Johnson, Sebastian Joseph Day, Covington Fehoko. I give these guys a C plus. Honestly, they had their moments, but again, we were 28th in rush defense. These interior D line from us gets a C plus. It's also the weak part of our team. We need help here. I think we need to add to this interior defensive line. We need to set the line of scrimmage. We can't keep getting pushed back, letting teams rush for over 100 yards on us, over 4 to 5 yards a carry. Need to get better in the interior D line. C plus for me. This is high priority. Edge rushers, we got Joey Bosa, Van Noy, Chris Rumph, and Khalil Mack pretty much. B minus to me. Probably would have been different if Bosa played the whole game. Kyle Van Noy stepped up big. I say this is a moderate priority. Moderate priority because Chris Rumph cannot be the starter. Unless he makes a huge jump next year. I just don't trust him. And I think that we just need to add more depth here. Not as important, I think, as interior D-line because we still have Bosa and we still have Khalil Mack, and I think we'll bring back Kyle Van Noy because, he stepped up big for us this season. He really did. Moderate priority, need depth. We need depth. We can't just rely on 2 guys to play every single snap. We need depth. Okay, now inside linebacker. We got Drew Tranquil, Kenneth Murray, Troy Reader. I don't really think Kyle Van Noy played that much inside linebacker. I give these guys in between a B minus and a C plus. They did all right, but we need a stronger, more physical, more aggressive inside linebacker, like a Ray Lewis type. Need that hitter, that force, that hammer. We just need that physical presence to lay the boom and put the other team in their place, set the tone for the game, pop someone in the mouth, and just let them know that we're not some weak-ass dude. Or you're not just going to run it up the middle all day. No. B minus for our inside linebackers, high priority. Okay, now on our defensive back, let's go to our cornerbacks. J.C. Jackson, Michael Davis. We had Jasir Taylor, Asante Samuel, Bryce Callahan, and Dean Leonard. I give these guys I give them a B plus. B plus to our cornerbacks. Asante Samuel, 3 picks in the playoff game, getting picks, shutting people down. Asante Samuel is our CB1, our number 1 corner. Great pick by Tom Telesco, really paying off. Our main dude, J.C. Jackson, was a disappointment, big disappointment, but we committed to him. That's the decision that our GM made. We have to deal with that, and J.C. Jackson has shown in New England that he's a good player. We have to just hope that he's going to come back and be a good player. I don't think we need him to be like a stud, I just think that he needs to be capable. I give him a B plus. Okay, now I'll just group them in our safeties. I give our safeties a solid B. Derwin, Nasir, Alohi, Gilman, pretty much. Give these guys a B. Derwin's great. Adderley was okay. Gilman seemed like he stepped up big for us when he was needed. Moderate priority. We could use more safeties. I think we're going to let Nasir Adderley walk. Gilman, he's a good backup, but I think that we still need that free safety, that ball hawk, that Ed Reed to take our, to just keep us dominant in the pass game. But again, pass defense is not a big focus for me. It's rush defense. Rush offense, rush defense is where we're weak. And medium to low priority. Whole special teams, a B plus. Give our special teams a B plus, pretty solid, low priority. So that's about it. That's what I think. I think our biggest priorities, feel free to disagree with me. That's totally fine. I'm here to speak what I really think. So biggest priorities to me, running back, offensive line, I'm just going to group that all into one whole thing. Just add offensive linemen, beasts. Inside defensive line, set that line of scrimmage. Stop letting them just freaking push us back and running, up the middle. And inside linebacker. Running back, offensive line, inside D-line, inside linebacker. Inside. Get stronger inside. I'm going to chug this wine. Didn't really do that much on it, but here we go. Cheers. Bolt up. Next video, I'll probably go over the free agents who I like, and maybe what we can afford. Think about that. And yeah, let's get this Super Bowl 2023. Let's keep growing. Let's keep getting better. Inside, rush offense, rush defense. Main priorities. Chargers Truther, I'm out. Thank you.